Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's 5 Minute Tech Tip. Uh, let's see what we can learn today to help you in the clinic today. Let's get started. This week, we're going to talk about exposure a little bit of positioning, but mostly exposure. Here we have a PA chest x-ray. We've got two of them here, one on the left, one on the right. You'll note that the one on the left is a little bit underexposed. And I'm going to teach you something real quick here to know if it is underexposed, because sometimes they look okay, they look passable. We can see lung markings there, but you'll note that the edges of the heart, the inside of the chest wall, and along the diaphragm is really unsharp. It's not sharp, not like the one on the right. We've got good sharpness, good detail between the lung markings and the lungs themselves, as well as the heart and the actual chest cavity. We're able to see nice sharp lines. Okay, and you'll note right here that here we've got the thoracic spine coming down right there, right? Well, we get down here into the mid thoracic, and we're unable to distinguish any vertebral bodies. Okay, that's a telltale sign that maybe I'm a little bit underexposed. Look at the one over here on the right, and we can see vertebral bodies all the way down. Right, even through the aorta right there, we can see a vertebral body. Uh, that tells us that this image is exposed correctly, and we've got plenty of penetration. We've used plenty of mass. We already know that we use a really high kVp for chest X-rays. That's why we're seeing so many shades of gray, and there's not a ton of contrast. That's what we're going for. We want to see those lung markings. Uh, so yeah, just pay attention to that when you look at your PA chest. If you cannot see vertebral bodies that go down through the actual heart area, you need to probably hit that a little bit harder, double your mass, and you should be okay. But take note that you can see the vertebral bodies there. Positioning was actually pretty good on both of them. Um, both the scapula bodies are out of the lung field by rolling the shoulders forward, which is perfect. Uh, Over here, we've got the same thing. Both scapular are out of the lung fields, which is what we want. We can see good sharp edges. So just pay attention. Make sure the patient's taking their bras off for a PHS. We've got a little bit of interference with some artifact there. But yeah, look for those vertebral bodies. Okay, let's move on to the lateral. Okay, here we've got an underexposed and a good exposed picture. Again, you can see that our edges are washed out. They almost look blurry, right? And you go over here to the one that's good, and we've got nice sharp edges all the way around that thoracic cavity, right? We're able to see the aortic arch right there down into the heart. Uh, Over here, you're starting to see some looping on the posterior ribs right here. Over here on the right side, we don't see any looping at all. Those ribs are superimposed over each other exactly the way they need to be. We're also seeing the spinous processes coming out the back right here. That's what we want to see when we're not rotated. We've got our ribs stacked up on each other. There's no ribs coming out at all. They're stacked on each other. It looks like you can see the ribs, but they're right on top of each other. And we can also see the spinous process coming out the end there. So yeah, just the edges are blurry. This is just due to underexposure, not enough of. And to be fair, the patient on the left is bigger than the patient on the right. Sometimes you're going to have to hit them a little harder. You're going to use your 115 to 125 kVp, but you're going to have to double, triple, sometimes quadruple your mass depending on the size of the patient for sure. But take a good look at both of those. You can see that this one's underexposed and this one's exposed really good. We can see good lung markings and good sharp edges, which is what we want. Same thing here. Vertebral bodies can't see, vertebral bodies can't see. Okay. All right, guys, remember great images don't just happen by accidents. Small positioning adjustments and small technique adjustments make a big difference. So it's not diagnostic, it's not done. Thank you, guys. See you next week.